There is one organ which causes high blood pressure, and it's not what you think. And there are specific exercises you can use to target and fix your blood pressure easily. No diet, lifestyle changes, or medication required. Check the link in the description below, but for now, today's question.
For the people wishing to have good health, blood pressure 120/80 to 90 is considered an ideal level, which is also considered that the risk of heart disease or stroke is lower at this level. While level of 140/90ths of a millimeter Hg or higher is considered high blood pressure. Sometimes, the level of your blood pressure temporarily reaches up to high for several factors and conditions, including stress, smoking, being overweight or obese, lack of physical activity, too much alcohol consumption. Therefore, you need to take some steps to successfully control your high blood pressure. Hypertension, by adopting a healthier lifestyle like 1. Healthy diet. If you are having problem, best tip to maintain healthy diet plan for is, keep a food diary with you, even just for a week. Write down what, how much and when you eat. This really would make you surprised on your eating habits. 2. Regular exercise. Some best exercise for lowering blood pressure you can do is jogging, cycling, walking, swimming or dancing. Hence regular exercise increases nitric oxide in body, which brings your blood pressure down to safer levels. Once you stop exercising, your blood pressure can rise again. 3. Weight loss. Carrying too much weight around your waist may increase the risk of your blood pressure level. Thus, weight loss is one of the most effective changes for controlling blood pressure. 4. Avoid sodium, salt. Salt in your food must limit to less than 2,300 mg a day or less. Small reduction of salt in your diet reduces on the level of your blood pressure by 2 to 8 mm Hg. 5. No smoking and drinking. Too much limit of smoking and drinking leads to raise your blood pressure level, which reduces the effectiveness of your medications for blood pressure. 6. Reduce stress. Reacting to stress unconditionally also lead to generate the level of blood pressure. If you are not able to find what's causing your stress, take some time to think about what causes you to feel stressed, such as work, family, finances or illness. If you are living a blood pressure life, then you must have a blood pressure monitor at home, so that you easily can measure your blood pressure level and can get the proper medication accordingly and take a better care of your health to live a healthy life for long. Reference: How to control high blood pressure, hypertension. So much good advice here. I'd like to add that sugar and high fructose corn syrup and processed and packaged foods are a contributing factor. Packaged foods are high in sugar and sodium, although not every person with high blood pressure is sodium sensitive, meaning they improve when they reduce the amount of sodium in their diet. Ways in which sugar and HFCS may contribute to hypertension: by promoting insulin resistance, by altering magnesium balance within the body, by creating H's, advanced glycation, and products that damage the inner wall of arteries, by contributing to weight gain and obesity. Americans, on average, consume 4 to 5 times the recommended amount of sugar, which is no more than 6 teaspoons a day. A meta-analysis, showed high sugar intake was linked with an average rise in systolic blood pressure of 6.9 and diastolic 5.6. So what can you do to lower your blood pressure? Add more whole, unprocessed foods to your diet, especially non-starchy vegetables and fruits that are high in potassium. Potassium also helps with blood pressure control. Avoid sweetened beverages in the sugar bowl too. Research shows one diet, in particular, called the DASH diet, is effective for lowering blood pressure. As mentioned, aerobic exercise is very effective for lowering blood pressure as well. Hope this helps. So many health problems are at least partially related to diet. Practice smart nutrition. References: Medscape Family Medicine. Is sugar the real culprit behind hypertension? G%. In most cases, 80% to 90%, those people affected with primary or essential hypertension, high blood pressure, is the result of an unhealthy lifestyle. The factors influencing the blood pressure include a lack of exercise, an unhealthy diet, too few vitamins and minerals, too much processed or canned food, too high salt intake, etc. Stress. However, changing your habits can improve your blood pressure. Self-monitoring. Firstly, you should read your blood pressure regularly and document and track it, e.g., using a blood pressure app. Exercise more. The American Heart Society recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week. Swimming or cycling are ideal as these activities are also easy on the joints. Eat less processed food. Aim to cook fresh meals every day. Make sure to use foods that are high in vitamins, potassium and magnesium, as all of these have a beneficial effect on the blood pressure. Keep an eye on sodium intake. About 20% of the overall population are salt sensitive, which means that they can develop high blood pressure if they eat too much salt. If you're in this group, reduce your sodium intake. Take more time to relax. Meditation, yoga or feng shui are great ways to relax. Also, whenever you have a panic attack, calm yourself down with some deep breathing exercises. Even I am still young, I have a quite high blood pressure. Remember that a reading of blood pressure of 140/90ths of a millimeter Hg or above is regarded as high. And the useful treatment I use is first getting my blood pressure measured, and I start doing exercises and consuming a healthy eating plan. 1. Exercise. Physical exercises can bring a lot of benefits, including hypertension management. You can just spend at least half an hour minutes per day to help lower your blood pressure by up to 9 millimeters of mercury, mHg. But you need to be patient and keep exercising every day, as if you stop doing it, your blood pressure can have chance to increase again. Some effective physical exercises that I used are cycling, walking, dancing or swimming. 2. Consuming a healthy eating. Possessing a healthy eating containing whole grains, fruits, vegetables, low-fat dairy or cholesterol products can constrain your high blood pressure. This healthy eating strategy is called the dietary approaches to stop hypertension, DASH, diet. Here are more details about diet. Eating whole grains, vegetables and fruits. Purchasing low-fat dairy products, lean meats, fish, and nuts. Cooking food rich in high saturated fats, including processed foods, full-fat dairy products and meats. The diet also helps reduce sweetened beverages such as fruit juice and soda. And desserts. 3. Drinking coconut water. I usually drink about 8 ounces of pure and organic coconut water and drink it twice in a daily basis, and it is preferred to drink in the morning. Coconut water is loaded with potassium and magnesium properties related to strengthen muscle operation in your heart. Apparently, gains a great deal of benefits as well. Apart from that, I say no to alcohol and cut down on caffeine. When I strictly follow these rules for over 3 months, I see that my blood pressure remains stable and good now. Thanks for reading and hope this helped. For the most part, there are 2 sorts of circulatory strain, to be specific: diastolic and systolic pulse. There are a large number of individuals getting influenced each year by hypertension. Studies demonstrate that 1 out of 3 Americans influenced by the state of high blood pressure. Fruits and vegetables assumes an essential part to stay fit and sound. There are a few characteristic circulatory strain cures which will supportive in bringing down the pulse. You can overcome structure this by doing consistent activity, affixing dietary patterns and so forth. Here are T8 power nourishments helps you lower the blood pressure naturally. 1. Dark chocolate. 2. Garlic. 3. Banana. 4. Beets. 5. Egg white. 6. White. 6. White. 6. White. 6. Watermelon. Resource 8 foods to lower the blood pressure. There are 2 main ways of lowering your blood pressure: taking medication or making significant changes to your current lifestyle. Many of your daily choices can really have an impact on your blood pressure, and it is important to recognize factors that are putting you at risk for hypertension or high blood pressure. High sodium intake. Cut back on high sodium foods. The American Heart Association recommends people should aim to eat no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day. Smoking and alcohol consumption. Smoking will have an immediate impact on your blood pressure, and it will spike right away. With hypertension, smoking can cause severe implications such as a stroke or heart attack. Drinking alcohol will also raise your blood pressure, so moderation here is important. Only 1 drink per day for female and 2 per day for male should be the goal in activity. Get up and move. Exercise strengthens your heart so it won't have to work as hard. If you're not used to regular exercise, there are a lot of low-impact activities that can help you work up to a more active lifestyle. Yoga, walking, water exercises, or cardio machines on low resistance are a great place to start. Weight and diet. If you're carrying around extra weight, there is no doubt that your blood pressure is increasing. Try to reduce your weight by simply making better choices in food. High fiber and whole wheat starches have better nutrients than processed foods and will keep you fuller longer. Reducing your appetite and risk of overeating. Pay attention to nutrition information. Stress management here is really important. We all get stressed out. Life is unpredictable and we are all constantly facing challenges. This one is hard to avoid. But there are ways to manage your level of stress. Exercise is a great way. Lowers your weight too. As well as meditation. Find a low-key hobby that you enjoy and let your worries melt away. As for the medication route, be sure to discuss options with your doctor and try making adjustments to your lifestyle. First, to lower your blood pressure naturally.